Yo, what good, yo? Your host with the ghost, bounce ball boogie with the drip. We're back for episode 3. I'm hoping I have improved on my legging. I just wanted to show off my dope mask. I just got these are available at my website, bounceballboogie.com, with the hoodie, the drip on it. Yeah. What's up, everybody? What's up? Oh, all right. Chin diaper on. Yo, I had to show off the mask real quick because I'm really proud of it. I never had a mask with my own design on it. Yo, it looks so dope. Even though it's Christmas season, I still rock the Halloween. And a lot of my ninjas are like, no, don't take those off yet. I'm getting my money together, man. I'll get one of those hoodies. So shoot, I ain't gonna take it down. I was just joking. I was just lying. All right. All jokes aside, welcome to Underground Nation podcast, the official podcast from Underground Nation magazine. Go and subscribe to underground-nation.com. You see patreon.com/UGN Meg to get your monthly subscription of the Underground Nation magazine. It's a lot of cool stuff going on. Tonight, we're going to have my co-host, Broke Miles, join me any second.
And I'm here.
And you're here. What's up, Broke Miles? How you doing tonight, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing wild. I'm feeling great, man. How are you?
Awesome.
Yo, I'm hoping that I'm not super laggy tonight, or I had the cable coming out here. There was a drunk driver, I guess, that 2 weeks ago that smacked into one of our cable towers, and the whole block, I guess the whole little section of the city is kind of all awkward. But you say we're all good to go, so I'm just taking a shot for it, and that's why tonight's podcast title is "Do You Got Your Shit Together?"
Well, so far, like, you're laggy, but your words are coming out clear, so you're okay.
It's all about progress, not perfection, progression, all right?
All right.
You're like, okay. Fucking old. You like fucking old people and their wise words. Shut up, bounce. No, but for real, I mean, all jokes aside, seriously this time, do you, Broke, as an upcoming artist, have your shit together?
So far, no, not really. I'm getting too overexcited with a lot of other shit.
And you know, that's the beautiful part about this is neither do I. No, really. Like there's been a lot that we had to learn as independent artists on our own. I mean, sure, you could go enroll into some fancy college and get ripped off for thousands and thousands of dollars to learn stuff you can go watch on YouTube. But I'm saying, it's a lot of work you got to put on yourself. And a hardworking guy like you, Broke Miles, being always hired, I can only imagine how it feels to take the time to find the time to even dive in to learn on what are the proper steps that I should be taking as an artist, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got all my mic set up and everything to jump right in right after we're done with this.
Yeah. Now you're talking about that. Ever since you and I started this podcast, we've been running into small little, obstacles, right? And you just bought a fancy ass camera. You're saying you can't even use it, or did you get it to work?
I got it working, but it's not working. So like I have it set up. But like it's too dark in here at the moment for it to pick up any pictures, and it's making me download like some other app to actually get it functioning with other apps. So
wow. All right, good technology.
But so far it's going. My setup's going.
Good, man. Good. Yo, so to help get in this conversation, I have one of Colorado's underground's upcoming legends. He's probably been a legend for a long time, but him and I, our worlds finally clashed together, and we're starting to create a colossal You know what a colossal is?
A very big word.
A very big word for a very big mission. And this very big mission we're going to talk tonight. And we got Killer Factor. What up, Jay? Yo, we got this big ass cipher coming out with Killer Factor and everyone over there. That we got like 20 artists on one song. It's fucking wild. I'm just hearing it all come together piece by piece. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, man. Gotta love the tech issues. You know, and you know those issues that we roll into, whether it be with the podcast, whether it be as an artist, right? Getting over those obstacles, even though it may be something so small, it feels rewarding. It does, at least for me. Like, yo, I figured it out on my own. I didn't have to call the 1-800 number. No one had to come to my house. I did it on my own. So, off, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're in the hood. I hear the ambulance.
I think that's my end. Whoops, somebody died.
I know for the dude. I got Mr. Lemonhead, Harold James Dean.
What up? Coming at you guys from Fort Garland. It's James Dean.
Yo, I see you there. I can't hear you there.
Oh, let me get you some more volume. Can you hear me now?
There we go. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
All right. I'm here. Do we got some voice there, or we want more?
A little bit more, please.
A little bit more. I don't want to pop everybody's eardrums here. I got a new mixing board. It's like your new camera, man. It's always fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
See here we go again, talking about new toys.
Always new toys. You gotta have fun. If you're not having technical difficulties, you're not growing. You always gotta grow.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't have reason. You don't find reason to buy new toys.
No, you gotta buy new books like me behind me. I'm a book junkie, bro. I gotta read. I gotta know what all the manuals are, every little piece.
Oh, so you straight go to the book and read it everything from word to word verbatim.
Oh yeah, I'm old school, bro. If I can't open it up while I'm doing something, I print out my manuals and set them next to me when I'm doing stuff. It helps. Like your lighting issue, more than likely, if you set up something lighting you up more, that camera might not need that extra software. So it's just not reading right. It's too sensitive. So simply
Too sensitive.
Something like this, and putting it behind on the side of the scene, and turning it on to light up in a different area, like you can turn it up or down, might help that kick off.
So just a simple everyday lamp.
Just a simple everyday lamp that goes multiple directions. You're gonna light upwards, downwards. And
There you go. That's the power of household items. We can get this podcast lit up.
yes. Stupid little thing.
Yo, all right. So, Mr. Lemonhead, I'm sorry, I just kind of nicknamed you tonight. Mr. Lemonhead, I want you to hit him with that sour flavor, because. Go ahead.
It's been with me my whole life, man. We got people on this screen that have known me since I was 3 years old. Sourpuss, Lemonhead. Bro, I grew up where everybody hand me the tequila bottle and say, "Oh, you got lemon already. You don't need none. Just hit that tequila." So yeah, I love it. It's part of my style.
Yeah, thanks, Mama.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, you absolutely have to love it. Absolutely. Yo, if you're just tuning into the stream, make sure you share this one time, give it a like, invite your people in. I got Broke Miles, I got Harold with me. I've got you guys in here for a very special reason, and the reason for tonight is to talk about, well, do we have our shit together as upcoming artists? And I'm not just saying hip hop. I'm saying rock, metal, country. We all go through obstacles, right? We all have to face new things, and that's what I want to talk about. Is what are the little obstacles that we're facing that we just can't find a solution to, or if we did find a solution, how to work for you? And what do you suggest that others could do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of stuff doesn't really get talked about.
A big thing with us, I don't know even how many people even know who I am. You know who I am, Brook Miles?
I do not.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here comes my...
Here we go.
Okay. So, I talk faster than I walk, but I walk faster than I talk, and I talk a fucking lot. and I have a lot of really bad ideas. So to break it down, basically, I believe bad ideas are good ideas. So when I say I have a bad idea, actually is a good idea. Because if you do the good ideas, that means you're taking the safe route. So I don't take the safe route. So like my stupid idea is like, I'm giving Boogie a radio. I'm giving Boogie a TV station. He's going to be on Roku now. So I have stupid ideas like that. Just dumb ideas. I'm the hairy-footed hobbit. So one thing is, I'm really, and I literally got hair on my feet. So I really am the hairy-footed hobbit from the Los San Luis Valley. So like, we're putting on the Players Ball. We're putting on the Players Ball down here in Alamosa, Colorado. And it's a live stream. We have like 28 artists and 3 videographers. And we're having multiple shows. It's Box State Entertainment or Box Entertainment. We have 40 channels building up right now. Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Android TV, accessible on all of those platforms. We represent the underground scene. Some of our stations are going to be based on hot rodding, but most of them are based on music and art. So, in other words, we're looking for more hosts too, if you're already doing podcasts and shows and stuff like that. Some of the problems we realized when I started out as a musician when I was younger is exposure. Of course, I came up in the 90s. I stood out on Koufax over by Metro and sold CDs in front of the Shell back in the day. Now you don't got to do that. You have a wonderful world of the web. So we specialize in helping artists learn how to get exposure. Our shows and stuff are based on that. We're trying to solve those problems, help people get their shit together. You know, do you got headshots? Do you got your bios? When you come to me and you book for a show, the first thing I say is give me your name, your telephone number, your bio, and a list of your previous work. Most of these artists out here, they don't got none of it.
None of it.
What do you mean bio? What's a bio? So the Players Ball is
my biggest one is when I say give me your EPK and they're like what did you say to me? And I kind of explained what electronic press kit was kind of like your musician resume, right? It's the one place where I can learn everything about you and find all your links in one location. It's like the elevator pitch, you know what I mean? If I found you in the elevator, I'm gonna tell you who I am, this, that quick. You only have like 15, 20 seconds in the elevator. So it's kind of, if you look at it in that aspect, I think that would kind of make it more understandable for an artist to sit back and like, okay, this is who I am, this is what I'm going to do, this is where you find me. That's it.
And these are simple things, you know, they're things you need. We needed to make flyers. Do you got a professional head pick? Profile pick? None of them could do it. And our show, the Players
Yes,
Ball,
you do.
Oh, bounce caught me.
You know, the Players Ball is set up. We have photographers there. We have, you know, videographers helping turn these live streams, these live video shoots into videos for YouTube. So some of our bands are going to walk away with 15, 20 different videos for YouTube's. They're live performances, re-edited. You know, we're re-streaming to multiple platforms. Trying to teach them how to build EPK kits, how to build your bio. What do you got to do in this? How do you attract customers? Electronic marketing. You know, when I started as a musician and even as an artist, if I wanted a t-shirt, I had to go out and print 500 t-shirts or go buy a silk screen machine and do it myself.
Right.
Now, boom, I get on the web and have a whole new clothing line in just a few days. Bam Boogie.
Boom, boom, boom.
The biggest thing is realizing that the support is there for you as long as you don't hate on the ones that need to support you. Colorado has the biggest problem of turning on each other. Me and him were making the same thing on 2 different sides of the world. We didn't stop. We joined forces. Bam! Oh shit, C4, that motherfucker blew up.
Right.
In your damn face even more. The Colorado scene nowadays is built on 6ix9ine portray attitude. And I don't mean that as I don't like
what did you say? What did you say? A 6ix9ine
yeah.
what?
Portrayed attitude. Everybody wants to be 6'9". They're ready to snitch on the next motherfucker. They're ready to roll on the next motherfucker. They'll jump over them, they'll hop them, they pull a 6'9".
Damn, he throwing you out, Bounce.
Dang. What up, Mark Dussault? Much love, homie. Share this one time. No, I really don't. But if someone wants to come jump in my face or call me out, I'm quick to bite right back. Just because I have enough, I don't know, clout. I have enough discography. I have enough music videos behind me to show I'm established myself as an artist. And when someone younger than me or someone coming up wants to bite on me, I'm gonna stand up for myself. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how many are standing behind you. And everyone in Denver knows that. That's for sure. That's one thing I'm known for, is for standing up when I probably shouldn't be, or saying shit when I probably shouldn't be. But I don't have to, man. It's music.
And that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. You know, everybody should be joining in. I watch so many guys not want to work with each other. You know, and that's the beauty of what our event is. We have 28 artists that have all gotten in one spot and just working with each other, bringing in studios, bringing in videographers, just loving the whole scene, just sharing that love instead of fighting with each other saying, no, my shit's better. It's like, no, we're going to make each other's shit better so that when we rep for Colorado, we rep for Colorado.
Right. Rep the Buck State. If you're going to rep the Buck State, rep the Buck State. But this is Underground Nation, and that's the most beautiful part, is that we're now reaching out to the whole Underground Nation, not just U.S., but every single... I consider the Underground Nation a worldwide movement. You know what I mean? Because I worked with a producer in the UK. Shout out to Eek Beats. I worked with the freaking Lawson. It's giving my name now, but fucking he made my Ink Me Up track. These are cats on the other side of the country. You know what I mean? And that's what's so beautiful about the underground, is even though the Box State may hate each other, or we're at kind of a war with ourselves, there's so many around us that are looking at us and just like, yo, we want to work. We want to work. We want to get to where y'all at. And a lot of them don't even realize the powers they have.
Bro, and that's it right there. That's what I'm saying. Is like, I got, dude, a guy in Paris, NG Black, wanting to come and work with us, wanting to do songs here. I mean, this boy's all the way on Paris, and he traveled to Paris from, like, Africa or something. I mean, this boy's rhymes are sick. We got Sir Spitz packing up on Saturday. He was supposed to pack up a couple days ago, driving all the way out from New York on his own dime to work with Colorado. To work with the underground scene in the Box State. We got underground people in other states, all over other countries, begging to work with the Colorado underground scene. And that's all we have to do, is just stand up together. Simply promote each other. Make each other better. You got a camera issue? There's got to be one of us that can help. You know what I mean? Your rhyme's lacking a little bit. Find somebody that ain't. Ask them for some help. That shit will get a lot flyer. The more you help your friend, the harder you get to be better.
I think that's something you just kind of hit in the head, is that a lot of people are scared to ask for help because it can, I don't know, somehow in some way make you feel kind of belittled, you know what I mean? Or maybe a little embarrassed. Like, I should know this shit, but I don't. And if I'm going to ask this cat, how is he going to react to me? Or is like our relationship going to change? Or is his views on me? You know what I mean? Like, those type of judgmental topics is what goes through a lot of upcoming artists. I know that because Broke Miles, he tells me all the time, like, yo, Bounce, should I do this? And I'm like, why are you overthinking it, man? Don't overthink it. Just go for it.
There's my bad idea, dude. If it's a bad fucking idea, do the shit. Because you know what? I'm going to give you the mathematical equation to luck right now. I'm going to break it down to you. I'm the luckiest man in the world, and you can ask my wife this. I landed myself in my park with a dime in my pocket. And you want to know why? If you walk down the same road every fucking day, what's going to happen every single fucking day?
You walking down the same road?
But if you take a new path, if you venture off the path, every fucking day you take a new route, new things will happen. You cannot be successful in business if you don't first take risks and fail. Because you won't find the $100 bill on the ground if you don't look.
Shout out to Redman. What you gonna do when you see $100 bill laying on the floor, fool? Pick it up, pick it up.
Yes, and that's just it, man. You just got to take risk, bro. The bad idea is a bad idea because they don't want you to take a risk. You got to take a risk. If you don't take that risk in life, you're not going to have any venture. You may fail, but if you fail, you're going to learn from that.
Right. Brooke Miles, what do you feel on that as an upcoming artist and kind of having that topic of who do I reach for to gain knowledge? I mean, where were you at? What's kind of your story?
Well, when I first started making music, asking for help was hard for me due to a lot of years of asking for help and then being rejected or turned down. And then, like, out of nowhere, I'm meeting Bounce and I'm asking him for help, and like I start overthinking it. He's got paragraphs telling me, bro, just do it. This is why. This, and this, and this. Just do it. But
I could find all the reasons why you should do it, but it's so incredible of how many excuses that I've heard from artists on why they shouldn't do it, why they can't do it, or why they won't do it. You know what I mean? And a lot of it, I can stand back and I can kind of put myself in their shoes and say, okay, I can understand that. I have 6 kids, so I can't go out to every event that I want to go to, or you know what I mean? Just kind of taking those responsibilities into consideration. But at the same time, if that is your goal and that's what you're trying to prosper and that's what you're trying to gain more knowledge to find progression, as we were talking about in the beginning, you have to be able to reach out to a complete stranger and be like, yo, how are you doing that? And how can I get involved?
Yes, sir. You can't be scared to jump out there. And one thing that always sticks to mind when you sit there and you say, you know, I can't, that's turning a yes into a no. You have 2 choices in life. You can walk up to somebody and say, can I borrow $100? And when they say no at first, and then turn around and say, well, why? You can either run away or you can sit there and say, well, I really need the $100 to buy my kids diapers. I'll go change your oil and fix your car for you for the $100 and turn that no to a yes, or you can just walk away. And that's what most people do. Okay, I'll just take the no and I'll just walk away. It's your choice.
I would never walk away. I mean, with every no, you're getting closer and closer to a yes. You know what I mean? And you find yourself almost into a pattern where if you're pushing and pushing, you're trying different ways to advertise and market yourself, you're going to find what doesn't work a lot faster than what does work. You know what I mean? You have to be able to accept that and how to tweak it, how to turn it, and to reach out to someone and say, yo, I did the same thing, but you're getting 100, 300 likes on your stuff, and I'm at 10, 15. What's the difference of you and me? You know what I mean?
And you know, that's the whole thing. Get up and ask. Get up and try something.
Get up and ask. Ask. Like anyone that's watching this right now could message Underground Nation Magazine, ask us about our advertising, which right now, if you act before New Year's Day, if you get a full page advertisement, they'll do free social media blasts all through the month of December. So, or I guess going into February. But it's going to be a month after you get that advertisement in. So act now. Make sure you message us direct. Get that full page advertisement, because why wouldn't you? It's freaking worldwide exposure.
Yep, you have to get in there. You have to get in there and start working. And you have to remember, man, this stuff, it's worth the investment. You're worth. You know, all this stuff going on around here, getting into these shows, getting into these live streams, whether it be concert, interview, up on these magazines, any of this stuff, any of these advertisements, you got to invest in yourself. A mechanic does not jump into the field with no tools and get paid thousands of dollars. No, he's got to go out and buy Snap-on tools. He's got to buy code readers. He's got to build his toolbox. And it's the same thing. He's got to do advertisement. He doesn't just open his business and all of a sudden, boom, you know, he's got everybody outside there lined up wanting to have him fix his car or buy cars from him. No, they build that up. They build that steam. They advertise. They buy billboards. They get
Did you
commercials.
just compare rappers and mechanics in a
Yes,
similar
I did.
world?
It is still a tool. You are still a product. Whether you realize it or not, you are selling a product. And if you don't realize that and you don't market yourself like a product, then you might as well just stay in your basement.
You know what I mean? I got the other merch. I'm like, yo, by the way, get the drip. Get the drip.
Let me see if I can point out a thing. Market yourself. Market yourself. See the studio? See the,
Get the drip.
Just bought a camera. Marketing himself, buying tools. Has his merch up. Buying shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how my crazy ass ends up in here talking about how we organize our life as musicians, but somehow my crazy ass
well, you know, it takes someone. I mean, every kind of person. I say person that's involved in the music industry is somewhat crazy. Just to say, yo, I'm going to get involved in the music industry. That's a crazy idea. You know what I mean? It's really hard to break into. The success rate is really low, and that's where you have to make a decision. Is, in my opinion, there's two paths. Do you want to be the rich and famous superstar guy? You know what I mean? Or you're going to be the independent musician that builds yourself a solid fan base and you make yourself a career for as long as you want it. I mean, why would you want to pop off in the mainstream world and get ran over and ran through, and you get the pennies while they get the riches, even though those pennies are millions. Don't get me wrong.
But, in today's world, though, this is the beauty, and this is one thing that we're teaching. If you look at artists like, let's take Tom McDonald. The boy is.
I like Tom McDonald.
He's raking it in. Independently, I love him too. I love his music, bro. He is one of the greatest.
It's his wife that's a genius. As is mine. As is mine.
Nova is insane, bro. Nova's insane. But if you look at Jelly Roll, man, the boy ain't living it broke. You look at Ryan Ford. These are independent artists, and I'm not talking Tech Nine. I mean, I love Tech Nine. Don't get me wrong. I love his music. I'm not hating. But he's backed by 4K Records, which is a huge, huge, huge company. Strange Music is technically owned by the son of 4K Music.
That's a whole different Strange Music.
Bro, it's
Strange Music was suing 4K for having that Strange Music shit, because that's where Tekashi and that other fuck came from. What's his name? Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd was his name.
Damn, I like Trippie Redd.
You would like Trippie Redd.
What comes down?
Sing one of his songs right now.
Why?
Because remind me how it goes. He's like, hell no, I ain't singing for you.
I can't sing for shit.
Bro.
Come on, do it.
I'm good.
Let's get some energy. Come on.
I'm good.
Oh, man.
I just made him turn red. All right, my bad.
But anyways, you can make a lot of money is what we're getting to. You can make the money as an independent artist. You can. No matter, you just keep going. Keep doing things. Album signings on streams and shit like that sell plenty of money, bro. You make more. Way more.
You can make more. There is a lot more. And like you said, like anyone could go online and kind of put it all together and put the pieces in, but they don't know where to look. And a lot of it is right there in your face. And that's where I kind of, and that's kind of where I said a borderline. You know what I mean? Is there really a borderline between being not smart enough to see it, or maybe don't have the education on where to look? But I mean, it's everywhere.
Bro, I think a little bit of it has to be with the scene here. I mean,
I'm not just saying where we are. I'm saying everywhere. I've had artists from motherfucking Massachusetts book time for an interview, and they don't even show up. You know what I mean? It ain't just here. It's a problem everywhere.
I missed an interview. I missed one. I missed one on this show, actually. And that's the truth. It is. It is a problem everywhere, and it's the lack of communication. Managers take advantage of artists, and they'll take money for an open mic, flood the artist through, fill them up with beer, put the money in the pocket, and kick them out. You know, the artist.
Hey, the beer is good though. You know, what I mean, I ain't name.
It did help me through my teenage and mid years. I can't say I didn't enjoy the free beer, but
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
We need the education between artists. Mainly willingness to ask. Know that you can ask. Know that you can email Ball Boogie. Know that you can email me or Brooks or the company Underground Magazine, Colorado Underground Radio. Ask. Shit. It ain't hard.
And that's all it took was from day one when my first producer cut me for some petty shit the same exact day, not even 3 hours later.
You're cut.
Bounce's name was right there. I messaged him, and out of nowhere, we're just going.
And that's it. You know, every closed door, another door opens. You know, one closes, jump on to the next one. That once again, here we go with that. You know, if you
I don't advise that for relationships. That's not relationship advice.
Yeah,
That's
not for
business advice.
This is
although if you got dumped, you should just move on. If she don't like you, don't beg.
settle with your friends Ben and Jerry. You'll be all right.
Yes.
Ben and Jerry.
Do not soak over it. It's not worth the time. She don't like you. Move on. So yeah, in that form, yeah, maybe, but don't.
If you're an artist, it may be normal. Just make a song. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Just make a song about it, man. You'll get over it slowly.
Hence my track Betrayal.
I like that. Good self-plug. Good shit. That's good shit right there. Good marketing shit right there, guys. You heard it. Only on Underground Magazine there. How to good market. Self-plug. That's perfect, bro. You got that track? I want to hear it.
I do. I just need a speaker.
I just need a speaker.
Let me grab it real quick.
All right.
You know, you go grab your speaker. Plug.
Yeah, you always gotta get those plugs in there, man. Yeah.
It was a lot closer than I thought it.
Oh, we flew around. We're
right.
flipping and flopping. I'm getting dizzy. I think I'm drunk. I know I
It's
finished my
okay.
moonshine earlier.
That's all right. That's how we keep it bouncing over here.
Hey, that's fun, man.
I'm gonna let him get that loaded up. But real quick before we dive into the Betrayal song, is that so? I wanted to talk to you because a lot of people have been messaging me for the past 3 months now about performing, and COVID, you know, is changing the rules here and there. You know what I'm saying? But you're still pushed with an event this December and also January
And
February. What can we expect? How are you doing this? How's it going to work? Let us in.
We are basing these off of live stream COVID safe venues. So to keep our artists working, we have actually created a broadcast area here in Alamo. So it's an old theater. It's actually a Scientology theater. And the deal is that you can only have people around during these broadcasts that are in the broadcast. We can't have anybody else. So that kind of cuts it out there. But we get a chance to support our artists by sharing this, you know, and buying these tickets and supporting them, keep them going, to keep the artists performing. So yes, we don't get a live concert, but you guys can respond to them. You can get in there. And during these times, they're making more music in the studios. They're working with each other, and they're just trying their best to support you guys out there in a very hard time through COVID, and also support themselves. With Christmas coming, you know, we're stuck at home. So the production is both about the fan and helping you get through that hard time being locked in and not being able to go out and see events and go to the bar. So we're bringing the party to your door. And it's also about keeping these artists working and supporting our family that is artists and musicians.
There it is. And so this is going to be fully streamed, or will it be an X amount of people allowed inside the venue?
So we are going to have to wait. We really hope to have some VIP tickets. Like originally when this started, we were in Orange, I believe, and they were going to allow us 50. but we keep bouncing around with the red thing, and the bar's closing, so it kind of depends on that.
Right.
So within the last 5 days, we'll know exactly how many people we can allow in to the theater for each day. It is a 4-day event. So
4-day event.
Yes, it is a 4-day event. So these artists are actually battling it out. They'll each get a set, 1-hour set and interview. And during that time, they will be voted on by the headliners by a secret judge panel that will be released then. If the winners between Wednesday and Thursday, they go on to Friday. The winners of Friday open up with the headliners on Saturday, which is Sir Spitz out of New York, Donna McBenavides, Mr. Excel, Moss. There's several other great headliners. So, yeah.
That's wicked, man.
It is a unique place, bro. Hit underneath the curtains, and I will share this in private streams. There is hidden messages inside this old Scientology church, bro. It's literally an old theater where they would do like plays, stuff like that. Crazy stuff. So you could actually picture these guys pulling up inside this place in 1910, going and watching a play inside this place. And
what? I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Bro, it is the most unique place. And then, of course, we got 30 hotel rooms. The musicians are staying in and staying COVID safe away from each other, but going into set up mobile studios to record private sets and make a whole album and other things with each other during this time period. We're doing writing classes, networking classes during this time.
Wait a minute. And so I'm assuming the next week you're going to learn what's the capacity for those little sessions.
Yes.
Okay, I'm starting to see the vision now, man. 'Cause I'm like, how dope would it be for me to set up in a room and have different artists come in and just do a whole podcast with me? And like, you know how much content I could build up in a day?
You got it, brother, and that's the whole point. See, these musicians, they come in and do these sets. They're 1-hour sets. So if you do 10 songs, and then you turn around and you tell our videographer, because we just give you the footage afterwards. You can do with what you want. Here's your footage from your performance.
What?
But
who does stuff, man? And you ain't gonna charge nobody?
And you can grab that footage and you can turn around and you can tell Manny Happens or Jazz, one of our videographers, I want you to divide this up into 10 videos so that I can turn around and stream 10 new videos on YouTube and stuff.
For how much?
You just got to sell your tickets and make 5 for you and 5 for us.
How many tickets?
As many as you can sell.
Wait, what do you
So
mean 5 for you?
there's no minimum?
What do you mean 5 for you and 5 for
No
us?
minimum. If you sell
Whoa,
10 or
turn
more-
your mic down. Tell it.
If you sell 10 or more tickets as an artist, then you'll automatically get entered into the competition to win the extra $1,000 for the top event. So,
man. So wait. So what's the minimum?
the minimum is whatever you can do.
So what if we sold one?
Then you sold one and you come and you don't get entered into the $1,000 competition. But
so how many do I need to get in the competition?
10 tickets.
So you have to
10
sell
tickets.
You have to sell at least 10 tickets to get into the 10,000 or the $1,000 thing.
The best artist gets
$1,000 club.
Damn.
Ain't hard.
So you're telling me I can sell 10 tickets, be entered in to win $1,000 for just selling 10 tickets, even if those 10 people don't even show up?
Yeah, well, they can't show up. It's a web content. They sign on to their concert and they get a vote for the one vote per ticket sold on who's the best act at the end.
So they get access to the stream.
They get access to the stream. For 20, they get backstage. They can actually see Boom Bap. If he's there recording a video, they can actually see backstage of him doing it. If they drop 20.
Man, so you're saying So you're saying that our audience could even come in and see me live doing a podcast, just talking to these people, and get backstage access, like the uncut shit that no one really gets to see?
They might see
That's raw, bro. That's raw.
Musicians fall down the stairs drunk at the fucking place. They might see some.
It happens. This shit happens, especially in a Scientology church. Damn it.
Right. A Scientology church and 30 rooms in a hotel room with a bunch of musicians. Oh, and one of them's renting a penthouse on the top. What can go wrong there? There's no bad idea there. No, the hairy-footed hobbit hasn't fucked up again. No, he's not crazy as shit. I don't know what
Just remember, there's no sex in the champagne room.
No, there's no sex in the champagne room. You got to go around to the backside for that. Cost you. Job, bro. No happy ending is free. AKA,
and we're not advertising that service.
Yeah. It's that old hairy bastard. I'm sorry, it's just the old hairy bastard.
Hairy bastard. I don't know if you all saw the merch change. I just had to show off the t-shirt real quick.
Show off the poster, yo.
Yeah, I was seeing
yeah, man. Man, I'm excited, you know what I mean? Like, this is the stuff we're talking about.
It makes you pumped as a...
Bounce Ball Boogie posters.
Come, Ghost Boy!
Beast mode there, man.
Have a lot of fun. And you know, these are things that we're going to be bringing to Colorado Underground, to Underground Nation magazine. These are all the things that people are going to be able to tap in, man, and really get more engaged. But to learn more about Host with the Ghost, go to this website right here, bounceballboogie.com. Which I need to get this event on my website, man. Yo, where can I learn more about the Players Ball?
So we have the Colorado Players Ball group. We have on Facebook. We have Colorado Underground. Instagram, you can get at me there. We have 719LLC@gmail.com. You can also call the hotline, 719-298-66.
This motherfucker has a hotline?
Yes, we do, bro. You can hit my phone anytime, 24
This dude got the whole set up.
Just call me on my cell phone.
Yep, hit me on my cell phone. I do not care. We are here.
Late night when you need my love.
Sometimes you might.
Was I doing it? Is that how the song goes?
Hey, Bounce, I don't think that's your style, yo.
Nah, not at all.
Yes, Betrayal is on YouTube.
Cell phone.
And the mix of Bounce screaming, yes, Betrayal is on YouTube.
Oh yeah, get in a Betrayal. Let's hear it.
All
you
right.
pulled it out. You whipped it out. OS, show us.
All right, if I need to turn it up or turn it down, just let me know.
Don't play the whole song. Just play like a minute of it.
All right.
Turn it down, smidge.
Turn it up.
Turn it down.
Oh, down.
Why you gotta do me like that?
Your time. Oh shit.
Why you gotta hurt me like that?
Cut me out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have you time to shine.
I don't know where to go from here. Where do I go from here? You never saw me walking in the hallway. I should have followed through, playing sick that day, even though by the end I felt that way. I saw you kissing face with his hand on your waist, and I had to walk away cause I wanted you to suffocate. Now I'm standing outside, pacing back and forth, smoking on a Newport on the basketball court, wondering if I should keep waiting, wondering why the fuck we're dating. Talking to myself, wonder what I'm saying. I don't even know where I am anymore. Staring at the door that you shut on me. Why you gotta
And then that is Betrayal. It is on all streaming platforms. and it is under Broke Miles along with a couple others.
I really like that, bro. That was really good.
Man, that was a dope minute. Like I was like, you know what? Fuck it, keep going. I was hoping he would sing it, man. I was like, yeah, good job. Fuck it.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be left by myself like that. So, but
Oh, you know, I have a lot of bad ideas too.
They work, you know what I mean? With that data cutout, sometimes it helps to just reduce those screens for a minute, you know, and let the person speak and shine. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good host. That's a good host. Compliment that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how Broke Miles even got here on Underground Nation podcast. Is I reached out to a lot of people that I thought maybe would do it. You know, they're like radio already, trying to get in radio and stuff like that, and none of them hit me back. None of them. And then I was like, bro, just fucking do this, man. And he was like, yeah. And he's been here ever since. So, Mark Dusso, go check out Broke Miles. You at home, go check out Broke Miles. Shit is dope. You got new music on the way. Can't wait to hear that album. Anyway, the Players Ball. Make sure you look up Colorado Players Ball. That's dope. If you're in the Midwest and you're looking to get in an event, it's a 4-day event. Even if you're in New Mexico, Utah, California, motherfucking New York, you can come down and get involved, man. What's 10 tickets? Even if I whipped out $100, you know what I mean? Like, yo, here's $100. I'll bring 10 home people to come chill with me for the day. Let's fucking do it.
And they don't even gotta travel down here. They can just chill at home and watch the party and get trashed on Patron all day.
Wait,
or whatever.
wait. You're saying you don't have to be there to perform?
No, you gotta be there to perform. Your guests don't.
Okay.
they can watch you from home while you're out doing your actual performance.
Yes, they don't got to be there. When they get their $10 ticket, they can just chill at home, download this, just like Patreon and Estates, just like the subscription, except the difference is that you get a code for this and you get 4 days of it. And at the end of the 4 days, that goes away. But during that 4-day period, they can just chill at home, watch you party, 4 days of event. I do think Rhythm Fire is taking over the nighttime party, and that they're actually Rhythm Fire. They're 14 DJs out of the Virginia, Washington, D.C. area. So I believe they're taking over the midnight broadcast. So if you're a late night partier, there will be DJs going all night. So the stream won't even stop. It'll just flop over and keep going.
And
that's gonna be wild.
All for just one ticket. All you need is just one ticket to last all through this.
Yep, for the 4 days of your basic entry of live music, it's just $10. The 20 gets
Broke Miles is like, that's it. I'm getting a van.
And technically, let me say this real quick too. Technically, the ticket is $20 if you buy it from me. But if you buy it from a musician that's playing the show, you get 50% off, and the ticket's only $10. Because when you
This
put
motherfucking
the
hustler.
you support the artist, and they get their $5 for selling the ticket.
And your set has to exceed the whole hour, correct? Like you have to fill the whole hour?
No, not necessarily. If you don't have that much content, we're doing interviews, and we're doing other things during it, so we're just kind of allowing.
So I could even set up like a you know, like a late night talk show, like, you know what I mean? Like I do an interview with you and then see you perform your song like for 10 minutes or whatever.
That's exactly.
That's
what we're
gangster.
doing.
That's
That's
gangster.
exactly what we're doing. And I had actually reached out for BBB here to be the host, but sometimes we have to make choices that are a little bit more comfortable. But I'm starting to see his eyes glow more and more every day. So I have a feeling he might surprise us.
Ooh, Bounce has always got surprises.
I got a lot of surprises.
I know that firsthand.
Broke with 440 likes and climbing. Yeah, man. I tell you, this kid, don't sleep on him, man. He's fucking trending, man. This dude puts at least good 3,000 to 5,000 streams every month. It's fucking wicked.
Are you signing up? Are you coming?
Shit.
You can, you know.
I gotta get dates, and then like my work schedule is all messed up. So like
the 19th, brother.
16th and 19th.
16th to the 19th. That'll be
16th through the 19th.
Yep. So you
there it is.
16th at 12 o'clock gets you on the main stage. The guys that are there will decide which ones get to battle it out to be an opener.
That's dope, man. I really hope this podcast or what we're talking about tonight like sparks up ideas for other states to do something like this, man. Because think about it, man. Because like if you have a 4-day event and you come from out of state, that means you have time to get here, chill, meet some folks, go do your thing, chill, pack up, and you out. You know what I mean? That's comfort. That's no pressure.
Don't think the rest of the underground we forgot about you. In fact, the hated crew, THC crew, a little friend of mine, a little birdie, delivered a message a while back that I could actually have in February if everybody gets behind us. We can go to Vegas with 60 hotel rooms and 2 nightclubs. So I do have a long arm reach. In fact, some of the shows we have planned for next summer are not in state. But these, like I said, are reoccurring. We have another one in January here. We have the February show in planning, whether it's here or in Vegas. If it's in Vegas, or if it's not in Vegas, we'll push Vegas off 1 more month. So we do have a lot in store and a lot of shows. I have a festival here that, as long as COVID relaxes, it includes 7 stages. Including one at the end of a train ride, on an antique train ride.
Bro, you got us all like hyped. We're ready. Me and Bouncer like ready.
So I think the rave scene, bro. I think big. I think real huge. So anything you hear us do, I'm going stupid all the way. Like,
and COVID ain't stopping you either.
No, just give me my shine and a gasoline jug, and I'll be all good. We'll just keep going. I talk a lot, and I walk really fast. Like, I just tell Boogie, I'm gonna get a radio station. I call Boogie back the next day. I got a radio station.
Damn.
I push real hard and real fast. So we are not stopping. We're going to the top.
And that's what his wife found love right there. Boom.
Dedication.
Yes. I didn't take no for an answer. I just got some sleeping pills.
You're gonna marry me one.
You will be mine. You are getting sleepy. I am not the hairy-footed hobbit. I am James Dean, the handsome man.
She's looking at you all crazy right now.
No, she's used to it. She done took off. She just started laughing. No, she woke up 14 years later and said, "What the fuck did I do?"
14 years later.
What up, babe? I'm sorry. It's okay. I love you too.
Love it. I love it. Man, so much inspiration going on right here. So much positivity, and it's all right here from the underground, man. The Underground Nation. Make sure you share this podcast. You like it, get involved. Your comments will pop up on the screen. We want to hear your stories, man. Even if you comment us when we're not live, definitely drop a comments. We want to hear your stories. What are you facing? What obstacles are you going through? You know what I mean? Send us a message with questions on how you get more active, because that's another thing that I want to talk about before ending any of this is artists falling for scams. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fast talkers like me and Harold, Mr. Lemonhead. They'll fucking just hype up your dreams, you know what I mean? Take the cash, and then they vanish. You know how I know this? I fell victim. To it, man. When I was like Miles' age, fucking 19, 20 years old. I coughed out $5,000 thinking this dude was going to promote me, manage me, fucking do my artwork. You know, I thought I was going to be a fucking... You know what I mean? Just nothing but art. That's all I had to do. I paid the money. I got 2 designs. Never heard from him again, man. Fucking disappeared. And what the fuck his name? Mr. Fingers. What's Fingers something? I don't remember his name, man. Fuck that guy.
5-Finger Freddy. Sticky Finger
5-Finger Freddy. But anyway, this I really believe that, you know what I mean? And that's where like guys that are in the industry like us three, we're hard to come by, you know what I mean? We stand by our word. We put out, even if it doesn't go the way we planned it, we still finish it. You know what I mean? We have to.
Yes.
We have to.
You can't stop. You gotta fight. At least teach you. Dude, thank you, man. I think that was a great shout out to all of us. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate all you guys, man. I seen that shit come up, man. That is fucking great. I love that. Don't let your little kids watch, because I'm the hairy-footed hobbit. I cuss a lot.
Fuck it.
I feel like every 6-year-old, like when their parents aren't in the room, will be like, "It's alright, I cuss all the motherfucking time. You alright?"
Right. I know I'd have been that little kid. She probably would have left, and I'd pulled out my bag and stuff. But
right. Now I noticed that both of you kind of swooped to the left on that question, but really though, how can someone, just a normal dude, see through what's real and what's a scam?
You can't, brother. You know, the first thing that, like, I would say, you know, as an ex-matchstick man, yes, there's a reason why I talk so fast. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the first thing you got to say is, are they asking you for money without a reputation? One reason we're doing our show for free this round and doing so much for the artist is to prove that we're real. You know, are they going to give you something first, or do they say, oh, give me $5,000 and here, sign on this dotted line? What have they proven to you? In my opinion, if somebody's asking you for something, they should first show you what they're going to give you in return. A sample.
Right. And you know, that's what the situation I was in, man, is that I paid the $5,000 after the fact. He showed me that he's done shit with, like, Mystical, motherfucking other artists from No Limit Records, fucking 3 6 Mafia's in there, some of the members he did shit with. And I'm like, yo, all right, let's go. You know, and he would even use their names to plug, like, man, what'd you think of Dope you do a song with, like, Juicy J or something? And I'm like, fuck yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
It's that hype build for you.
Say, have you heard that saying that a rich man never says he's rich and a poor man always says he's rich?
I've never heard that say.
I was like, no, I don't think so. Say that again.
So if you got a lot of money, most people that are making money, they're not very willing to share that they're making money. This is usually because there's a lot of betrayal, worry, stuff like that. So a rich man never says he's rich because he's not ever rich enough. A poor man always says he's rich. So if a man is sitting there telling you...
Fake it till you make it.
Yes, if he's sitting there telling you, I got this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done that, you have to really question that too. Why do you have to hype yourself up? If you've really done all that, shouldn't your name just speak for itself?
Yeah.
It should. Absolutely.
You know, I didn't ask freaking Ball Boogie, you know, what he did. I already knew. I was already paying attention. I didn't have to ask.
Gangster. That's gangster. And see, at that point, I guess now I'm kind of thinking back as like, yo, Google was just like a brand new thing. Like, it was just being introduced. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have the power that I do have now, and I could just look up somebody and see their track record real quick. You know what I mean? It was just going off a handshake and a wink.
Right. Because he always says he's insecure, huh? You know, and that's another thing too. Is, you know, you got in that point. A poor man always says that the rich man got it because he was spoiled. The rich man always turns around and says, I went out and got it. So there's a question there. There really is. You're not.
There is.
You don't want to be a poor. You don't. You don't got to be poor. Nobody has to be poor. You can go out and get anything.
Yeah, and I've also seen people that had it all and was given it all and lost it all over not following through with their stupid ideas.
Dude, I've seen so many people with everything just lose it in minutes. It doesn't even matter, you know, and that's the thing. That's everybody always uses it as a segregation. You know, poor, rich, poor. It's all the same damn thing. You could be rich today and poor tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen. You really don't.
You don't, man.
You just got to be happy. That's the true heaven. Not worry about
there it is. Don't worry about the next man. I always tell my artists, keep your blinders up, man. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about their numbers. Don't worry about what they're saying about you. They're calling you out, man. I mean, if you respond, if you gotta respond, like I said earlier, I'll bite the fuck back. But I mean, for the most part, I'm a humble cat. I'm putting a smile on my face even after a long ass day. You know what I mean? Of grinding the 9 to 5 and then coming to do my passion. You know what I mean? These are all things that we do because it's a passion, and I hope that's what people see in individuals like the three here you see on the screen, is that we have the passion for the music, whether it's us making the music or others that are similar to us with the same passion, right?
Yes, exactly. You know, and that's just even being in this room, you know, I'm up on the phone all the time. I'm like 24-hour communications, and just being in this room, I got more energy. I was dying out. Boom, I'm ready to go again. Because of that feed, man. It's great when people feed with each other and vibe.
I know. I learned a lot from you in just 20 minutes.
I think both of us did.
Thank you.
I'm out. I gotta put my head down.
Thank you, man. I learned a lot from everybody in this room, too, and you'd be amazed at everything you'll learn. You know, everybody is a teacher, and everybody has something to teach, and that's where you'll really get knowledge in life. You can go to school all you want your whole life, but the true knowledge comes in learning from your friends you meet each day. They really do bless you.
Very well said. That was well said. This guy is gonna be a fucking public speaker.
Oh, I've been there, bro. I've been there. I've been on top of the Capitol steps wearing a stupid mask so they didn't know who I was. It's all good. It's the
Dude, so let's say this, all right? Like 6 months from now, what we'll be going into summer again, right? 6 months from now.
6 months.
All right, so let's say 6 months from now, we don't hear anyone around us. We'll just say like Vegas or California. I mean, we'll just stay in the West Coast for a while. But let's say, for example, that no one does a player's ball in their state. How hard would it be to really reach out to a random state? Like, let's say let's gamble and say Connecticut.
It's not hard at all. And I already got multiple states. Like, it's not hard. I got multiple venues all over the place. Vegas, like I said, is booked and easy. I'm just waiting to see what we do this round. How many artists are really willing to come out and try?
You bowed about it. Oh, you bowed about it.
Yeah.
So you bowed about it.
Oddly enough, 28 artists and still counting every day. And that was the last time I counted. I've actually didn't really pay attention to my Facebook today. I was too busy working with the network thing. So we probably are over that, especially with this broadcast. So obviously Vegas is a definite, and we more than likely will be there.
Well, dude. I mean, with everything that I learned about the players' ball and like how it's all gonna be organized, I mean, it just makes sense. And I hope that a lot of other promoters are getting creative like as that. Because I mean, you just spilled a lot of free game tonight, and I don't know if you intended to do that, but I'm like mind blown in ways, because I'm like, this is what other people should be doing, but yet I am, you know, I mean, just kind of taking a step back and just kind of worrying about it. And I'm like, if we follow the rules and kind of get people actively involved, it's worth the price.
You know, everything about it is to teach the artist. We're not here to make some outrageous profit. In fact, I've been running my radio station for 6 months or something, and I've never got to charge anybody. I've had a couple donations. I think total in 6 months I've had like $35 in donations. I gave 10 back because I knew my friend needed it.
Thank you, those $35 y'all.
Yes, thank you very much. You know,
That goes. It's a lot.
It is. And I appreciate every penny of it. We don't do this for the money. We're doing this because we're here to teach and help. I spent gobloads of money in colleges. I have more degrees than I should even count because I kept going to prison. So when I got out of prison, I said I had a choice. Either I kept my mind working on something positive, or I was going to keep doing really bad things. Because like I said, I have really bad ideas. So I had to train my bad ideas to be a little bit better. because making 100 grand in a night
Ah.
was very easy for me. So I took from making 100 grand illegally in a night to doing this. And my wife laughs. I sell cars. I'll make $15,000-$16,000 a month off a car. I network. I make business. I learn. I've been to school for massage therapy, graphic design, web marketing, e-marketing, music production, and now I'm in media. So I finished a PhD in music. So I really, that's what I did to keep myself out of trouble. And now I want to teach everything I've learned to you guys.
Good, because I ain't going to school.
Me neither.
You know, like I said, those books right there have kept me busy since I was 14 years old when I got juvie life. So that's what I'm giving back to the world. What I did with my life.
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling Broke Miles. Like, even on my drive to work in the morning when I have that 20-30 minutes to myself, right? I put on one of the, what do you call it? You know, the books that people read to you, whatever you want to call them, audiobooks. And so I listen to the audiobook, right? I'm not gonna plug him. He don't pay me, but fucking, I read this fucking dude, and he talks about everything about the new music business, right? And I was like, dude, it makes sense. And like by the time I come back, I'm like, I have new ideas based on what I learned just off that one book. So I can imagine what 14 years of books behind you could possibly do.
You know, you know what it's done for me is it's taught me that you can have everything in the world inside your brain, but it don't mean anything if you don't put it to good use.
Yeah,
everything
like getting us to Vegas.
Yes, like getting us to Vegas, getting us to California, to Chicago, like getting us out on a movement and making this state, for the first time in Colorado history, win that musical championship. To actually get us to build a team and get us to stand next to each other and say, you know what? If I make you better, that makes me better. Because the better the guy is next to you, the better you are. And the first thing you need to ask yourself when you look at your friends around you is, do I want to be right here in 5 years? Because the friends around you right now decide where you're going to be in 5 years. So your friends around you should want to drive 10 times harder than you want to drive. They should be people that you look up to and you admire.
See, working with Bounce, I've cut bad ties with friends like that. A lot of them want to hold me back, and now that they see I'm actually doing stuff, that's when they come back and are like, hey, I see you're doing this. How you been? What's going on?
What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I heard you got 2,000 streams. What's good, though?
You getting paid for that yet? It's like, yeah, I got paid $4.50.
I got a bag of Cheetos in my back pocket. What you want?
You gotta do some nasty tricks.
With Cheetos in my bag.
Yes. And that is the wonderful life of an artist too, man. And that's the real truth of it. And that's really what we're trying to get out there and get people to know that if we get together and we cross promote and support each other, we can do wonderful things, man. We're all amazing people. I say it all the time on my streams. My most common line, my most big statement is, you are an amazing person. You are an amazing human being. And you yourself are the only person in this world that can change this world. And that is something that every single one of you have inside. Without your uniqueness, the world would be boring.
There you go. It's up to us artists to entertain them.
Yes. And show their uniqueness. Man,
absolutely. Very well said.
Coffee.
Well, James Dean, no, don't go, man. We're at the end. So, James, don't go. Sit down, bro. Sit down quick.
I need coffee.
Yo. All right, you go get your coffee. I appreciate the time you spent with us, James Dean. Broke Miles, fucking amazing song. Go check out Betrayal on all streaming platforms. Shit's awesome. Make sure you go check the Bounce Ball Boogie drip here at, let it pop up, bounceballboogie.com, and subscribe to the Underground Nation Patreon so you get a monthly subscription to all of the monthly magazines that come out. And remember, if you get a full page, you get a whole month of social media blasts from Underground Nation magazine. And lastly, $25 will get you in the 24-hour live stream rotation on Twitch, powered by Underground Nation magazine. Last shout out to our sponsors, Designs by Mayhem, the beautiful Immersive Mayhem designs, press-on custom nails, not just for women, for men too. She slapped me last night, said that is true. So if you're a dude that wants some gothic ass pointy nails or some pretty for one night, go ahead and hit up that website. That all rhymed. DesignsByMayhem.com.
That was good. I like that. Oh, man. Thank you guys for having me, man. Thank you guys for having me. It's been a great show. I really appreciate it. Yes.
It was a blast. All right, y'all. Till next time. Underground Nation magazine. Follow the bouncing ball. We out of here.